Hi, I'm Dean Hagopian. This is Studio 2 at CFCF Television. A quarter of a century ago, give or take a couple of years, this is where Montreal rock came to roll on Montreal television. The show was Like Young. The groups that appeared on Like Young had names like JB and the Playboys, The Haunted, The Rabble, The Scepters, and a whole bunch of others. They did live concerts and dances. Some of them had recording contracts. Of course, all of them had fan clubs. They were part of a pop music scene that was exploding and expanding faster than even us disc jockeys could believe. And no one ever imagined that 25 years later, we'd all be back here for a reunion of the Class of '64.
From The Haunted, Al Birmingham on guitar. And Bad Bob Burgess on bass. On keyboards, Pierre Senecal from Mash McCann. On drums, Corky Laing from Bartholomew Plus 3 and Mountain. From the Rabble, guitarist and songwriter John Pimm. From the Scepters, Tim Hewwlings on guitar. And at the piano, songwriter Marty Butler. On vocals, one of Quebec's great rock voices, Nanette Workman. And from JB and the Playboys, Hair, Nashville, and Slapshot, the one and only Allan Nicholls. This may be the first time they've ever played together, but it probably won't be the last. Ladies and gentlemen, the Class of '64.
Listen to my advice. Try so very hard to please me. With what you know, well, it should be easy. This could be the last time. This could be the last time. Maybe the last time. I don't know. Sorry, girl, but I can't stay feeling like I do today. Too much pain, too much sorrow. Guess I'll feel the same tomorrow. This could be the last time. This could be the last time. Maybe the last time. I don't know. This could be the last time. This could be the last time. Maybe the last time. I don't know. Oh, no. But I told you once and I told you twice. Someone will have to pay the price. Here's a chance to change your mind. 'Cause I'll be gone a long, long time. This could be the last time. This could be the last time. Maybe the last time. I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe the last time. Maybe the last time.
class of '64. Montreal had its fair share of big guns back in 1964. Some of them sat behind desks. Some of them made music. 9 veterans of the class of '64 gathered in a downtown hotel 25 years later. The idea was to dust off the old songs and renew a friendship or two.
Where's the beard? John Pimm.
Some of them hadn't seen each other in almost 2 decades. It took a while to get caught up on the gossip and some memories.
The Oven, Trixie and the Inmates, JB's, Simon and the Pilot, The Hunted.
But it wasn't long before they got down to the business of putting together the show. They spent the better part of the evening coming up with a list of songs, then headed up to CFCF 12 for a production meeting to discuss arrangements.
Yeah, the puppets sound like on the, you know what?
Then it was into the studio for the moment of truth, rehearsal time. A couple of these guitars hadn't seen the light of day since Beatlemania came and went. Chord changes that used to be effortless had grown a little rusty, but a couple of days of hard work paid off, or as one of them put it, it's like riding a bike. You never forget, you just leave it out. As the studio audience was filing in, the band was getting touch-ups to hair and makeup. Bob Burgess did a little wishful thinking.
Make me look 18? No.
I can't make me look 18.
Gotta go for 28?
Then it was showtime. Tickets to this class of '64 reunion had been snapped up in a matter of hours. Fans and friends had come from far and wide to see if the old magic was still there. Were we nervous? Nah.
One of the very important groups has 2 representatives here tonight. I'm talking about the Scepters, and we have a couple of songs by the Scepters featuring Marty Butler and Tim Hewwlings.
They're going to dust off an old hit of theirs right now, something you might remember called Something's Coming Along.
Something's coming along for, something's coming along for you. You don't have to knock, life is like a clock. So wind it, wind it, wind it. There's so much to do, so it's up to you to find it, find it, find it. You don't have far to go. You don't have far to go. Don't let your sadness show. Don't let your sadness. Something's coming along for, something's coming along for you. If you've covered ground and you've looked around, you're near it, near it, near it. Just hold out your hand, try to understand. Don't fear it, fear it, fear it. It's not so hard to see. It's not so hard to see. What has to be will be. What has to be will be. Something's coming along for, something's coming along for, something's coming along for, something's coming along for. You may think I'm wrong, but it won't be long to say it, say it, say it. Life is just a game with a different name, so play it, play it, play it. Sunshine is on its way. Sunshine is on its way. Though it's not here to, something's coming along for, something's coming along for you. Something's coming along for, something's coming along for, something's coming along for you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I remember those great days, the mid-'60s. I just graduated from university, and I was asked to join the Scepters. And we traveled right across the country, and it was just a great way to meet a lot of interesting people, see a lot of interesting places, and get paid for doing it. I just couldn't believe it.
After the Scepters broke up, Marty Butler spent some time in another successful Montreal band, the Bells. Eventually, he branched out on his own as a singer-songwriter. These days, He's one of Toronto's most sought-after lounge performers.
This next song, I Never Had a Love Like That, was one of the big hits for the Scepters in the 60s.
We'll be back with Allan Nicholls of JB and the Playboys and more of the class of '64.
Now we're just going to carry on with our show here for the class of '64, and we come up to the gentleman in tails. Proper as he is, we'll say. And of course, we're talking about a gentleman who was with Mash McCann with Pierre for a while. Also, the Carnival Connection got his start with JB and the Playboys. And here he is right in front of you in tails and red. Allan Nicholls. She's my delight. Go!
I love her with all of my mind, and I'm yearning to hold her tight, and I hope I see her tonight, because she's my delight. I'll take her to a dance where we can meet romance, loving her and kissing her, hugging her and wanting her. She's my delight. I love her with all of my might, and I'm yearning to hold her tight, and I hope I see her tonight, because she's my delight. I'll take her for a walk where we can sit and talk, loving her and kissing her, hugging her and wanting her. She's my delight. She'll be the love of my life. I want her for my wife, loving her and kissing her, hugging her and wanting her. She's my delight. I love her with all of my might, and I'm yearning to hold her tight, and I hope I see her tonight, because she's my delight. I'll take her to a dance where we can meet romance, loving her, kissing her, hugging her and wanting her. She's my delight, my delight, my delight.
My delight is vintage class of '64. It found its way to number 5 on the Montreal charts, sharing the top 10 with the likes of the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Allan Nicholls remembers the era fondly.
Remembering the 60s is kind of a non-exclusive thing these days. It seems that everybody's doing a reunion. Stones or the Doobie Brothers, everybody's coming back. Reunions are in vogue this year, and it's a fond memory I have of the 60s. It's a fond memory I have of JB and the Playboys.
They were one of the most popular bands ever to come out of Montreal. Their live performances were legendary, upstaging the Beach Boys in one memorable concert at the Maurice Richard Arena. Plans to move the band to New York fell through, but Allan went on to star in the original Broadway production of Hair. He then launched a career in movies with Nashville, and in Slapshot, he co-starred with Paul Newman.
What did you say to him? I told him his wife was a lesbian. No! Yeah!
If anybody called my old lady a les, I'd go really bananas.
His wife is a lesbian.
Al lives and works in New York as an assistant director on Saturday Night Live, but the class of '64 is still special.
This particular reunion is going to be special because it's pulling together a bunch of guys that really never played together before, but we played together in concerts with our own bands, but we never got up on stage and played together as one band. And pulling a couple of guys from each group, I think we're going to end up with an interesting conglomeration.
All dressed in black, silver buttons on down her back, high-ho, tips-a-toe. She broke the needle 'cause she could not sew. Walking the dog, just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Ice cream cone cows 15 cents. See the elephant jump the fence, jump so high it touched the sky. Never got back till the 4th of July. Walking the dog, just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Tell me, how does your garden grow?
Well, I start out with
silver bells.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Cockle shells.
Yeah, some of them.
The maids all in a
yeah.
Walking the dog. Just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Dressed in black.
Say what, huh?
She had silver buttons all down her back.
That's right, baby. Check it out.
Hi-ho, tipsy toe.
Uh-huh.
She broke the needle 'cause she could not sew. Walking the dog.
Walking the dog.
Just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Just a walking. Just a walking, just a walking,
We'll be back with Nanette Workman, John Pimm, and more of the Class of '64. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most original songwriters in the Class of '64 from the Rabble, John Pimm.
I want you to find me a golden girl. I want you to find me a golden girl. Well, someone I can walk with, someone I can talk with. Oh, find me a golden girl. I want you to find me a golden girl. One girl that will remember all the things that I can send her. Find me a golden girl. Oh, find me a golden girl. Someone I can walk with, and someone I can talk with. Oh, find me a golden girl. Oh, find me a golden girl. One girl that will remember all the things that I can send her. Find me a golden girl. I want you to find me a golden girl. Hey, hey, hey! I want you to find me a golden girl.
Oh, thank you very much. I can't shake that one, I don't know.
I used to feel this way. I used to feel that. Just coming and going. Didn't know where I was at. One day I was a king of the hill. The next day on my back. So much confusion to go through to get right back on track. Come on now. There was a rumble in my heart. There was a rumble in my heart. There was a battle from the start. There was a rumble in my wore the finest clothes. I went out every night, chasing after the finest things that made me feel alright. I was the life of the party, man, the very last one to leave. Just looking for an easy way out of this tangle as we weave. There was a rumble in my heart. There was a rumble in my heart. It was a battle from the start. There was a rumble in my heart. I thought I was that I never tried to be. A lot of things have gotten clearer now, back here on the ground. I wanna make that guitar singing, have my friends around. There was a rumble in my heart. There was a rumble in my heart. It was a battle from the start. There was a rumble in my heart. One more time. There was a rumble in my heart. There was a rumble in my heart. It was a battle from the start. There was a rumble in my heart.
Thank you.
Coming up, Nanette Workman, The Haunted, and more from the class of '64. With one of the few songs ever to become a hit in both official languages, Nanette Workman and Marty Butler.
One lonely tear. One lonely tear fell from my bewildered eyes. One lonely tear fell and caught me by surprise. When I saw him kiss you, it all became so clear. Now I know if I'd only loved you, could I shed a lonely tear? One lonely tear. Rien qu'une larme dans mes yeux étonnés. Rien qu'une larme, je n'aurais pas pensé. Quand tu seras dans ses bras, mon cœur t'appellera. Maintenant je sais que je t'aime, et tout ça pour une larme. Rien qu'une larme. Rien qu'une
How did a girl from Jackson, Mississippi become a star in French Quebec? Nanette Workman still asks herself that question. She arrived here in 1963, quickly made a name for herself doing French cover versions of American hits. At first she had to learn the lyrics phonetically, but as she mastered the language, she established herself as the great rock voice in Quebecois music. She spends most of her time in the country these days, running a bar and restaurant in Ormstown, Quebec. Back at the Workman Ranch, she does her best to keep up with visiting relatives, do a little riding, and spend as much time as she can with her son. The woman who starred in the rock opera Starmania and matched Mick Jagger note for note on Honky Tonk Woman now records her albums in her living room.
Oh, we heard it that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nanette Workman.
Et maintenant, que vais-je faire de tout ce temps? Que sera ma vie de tous ces gens qui m'indiffèrent. Maintenant que tu es parti, toutes ces nuits, pourquoi, pour qui? Et ce matin qui revient pour rien, mon cœur qui bat, pour qui, pourquoi, qui bat trop fort, oh, trop fort. What now, my love? Now that you've left me, how can I live through another day, watching my dreams turning to ashes and my hopes into bits of pain. Once I could see, once I could feel, now I am numb, I become unreal. I walk the night without a goal, stripped of my heart, stripped of my soul. Et maintenant, que vais-je faire? Je n'ai vraiment plus rien à faire. Je n'ai vraiment plus rien.
Back in those days, Montreal had their own Les Enfants Terribles, and two of them are here tonight. I'm speaking of Bob Burgess and Al Birmingham from The Haunted. You could definitely count on them being the bad boys, especially if you counted 1, 2, 5. Go figure it. The Haunted.
Walking down the street on a foggy night, I saw a young girl standing under a light. Her face was pale and her skirt was tight. Had a $5 bill, I felt alright. thumpity thump. Yeah, baby, that's no lie. Without your love, I'll surely die. Hey, Mona. Oh, Mona. Yeah, yeah, Mona. Oh, Mona.
Thank you.
Every class reunion needs an anthem. This is ours, written by Allan Nicholls, the class of '64, with Goodbye Friends.
Talked about our life and what would come of it. Seems to me we always spoke our minds. Have a lot to thank you for, so thanks a lot. Here's a song, the best thing we could find. Goodbye, friends. Hate to see you go. Will you be back again? Goodbye, my friends. Oh, I'm gonna miss you until then.
We spent a lot of time making memories, times and places we just can't forget. Friendship in a world full of misery. Well, maybe we can change this whole mess yet. So I gotta say,
goodbye, friends. Hate to see you go. Will you be back again? Goodbye, my friends. Oh, I'm gonna miss you until then. Heading for the coast, it seems so far away, but it's the only place you call your home.
yeah, honey.
I'll be out to see you soon, sometime, some way. If I don't get there, there's always a telephone. Goodbye, friends. Hate to see you go. Will you be back again? Goodbye, my friends. Oh, I'm gonna miss you until then.
Until then.
Thank you all very much for being with us for this most incredible reunion. We hope it's been as much fun for you as it has been for us. Who knows? Maybe it can happen again sometime. Until then, from the class of '64, take care and keep the memories fresh.
Stay tuned for Liberace Behind the Music, a 2-hour special tracing the master showman's life. And now that the engagement is off, is Page about to be replaced? Find out on Knots Landing tomorrow at 9.